Can you tell me about how it all began? How did you two meet?
You want to go first?
Because you don't remember?
I was playing with the Mets, and we were coming into town to play the Dodgers. I had a friend who invited me to an X Games kickoff party, and so obviously ended up going to that.
I was back home in Indiana. My friend was like, right when you get back into town, I have this event. It's so fun. You have to come to it. I went, and it wasn't really my scene. And so I think I was ready to go home. And you said, what's wrong with you? Like, come have a drink with me and relax. Yeah, went up and chatted, and I think we closed the place down at that point. I think we played it cool for the first night and didn't reach out. And then the next night, you invited me out to have a drink. By the next night, you invited me to your parents' house.
We had a Sunday night game in LA, and then the team flew back after the game, and I actually stayed, and she texted me and was like, hey, like, what are you doing? I was like, well, actually, I stayed in town. I'm just hanging out with some buddies at my parents. You want to come down?
I think by the time we said bye after the last night, you already knew you were coming back out to San Diego in like 5 weeks. So already that started
the countdown
of seeing each other again. And I think we just knew we had something that weekend that we wanted to keep pursuing. It was hard, really only having the phone and video chats to stay in touch. So it was hard to, show those gestures and show that you're thinking about the other person. So I think something that seems as simple as a flower delivery really went a long way for me.
I'm from LA, so I came home and I was staying at my parents. And well, I was going back and forth to her place, and I don't think it was more than, 5-6 days, and I was like, I think I should just move in.
I think it's so funny because I'm the planner. I write everything down, and I had my whole plan set out, and then I feel like God was just laughing at me when we met because it was throw the planner in the fire because everything you think is going to happen is not going to happen. And I fully expected you to stay in New York and for me to move there, and then you actually move where I was living, which is crazy. Going through that long distance early and having to kind of withstand all of that, it made us so much stronger.
A year later, end up signing with the Dodgers and got to buy our first home together, which is where we're at today. So it's been a wild ride.
Oh yeah? Oh, she's sniffing.